Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing you exactly how I make my product labels. I hope you guys learned something from this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and definitely share to someone you think this could benefit. So I'm going to be focusing on the left side of the screen for the most part, and the right side of the screen is just going to be a more zoomed in version, so you can kind of see in detail sometimes if you need to. And I've done this in a mobile format because it's the easiest way to learn it, and most people are on their phone. But once you've learned it this way, it's going to be easy if you decide to go on a laptop or desktop. So I'm going on this app called picsart, and I do pay for it, but I did use it for free for almost 2 years, and I'm going to show you what you can get for free. So I'm going to click on the add button in the middle at the bottom, and it's going to take me to a page called create, and then I'm going to go into the background colors, and I'm going to choose any colors that I might want to work with for my labels. I'm going to go on the download button at the top, and it's going to allow me to save those colors onto my phone. And yeah, I'm just going to save any colors I want to incorporate into my labels today. So the next thing I do is I go into this app called Canva, and I'm going to press the add button at the bottom middle again, and it's going to take me to custom size. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to incorporate the exact label size I want to be working with. So you might need to measure your container jars or product jars to have an idea of what kind of size you want to work with or how you want your label to look like. Then if you try to save that, it's not going to work. So what you need to do is press the add button at the bottom again and go to text, and then change the text to white color. It's going to be blank, so then you're able to save it. Then I'm going to go back into picsart, and I'm going to upload this exact size that was just created in Canva. So this is just like a perfect background work. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to add images, and that's going to allow me to go into my pictures on my phone, and I'm going to be adding what I consider my blueprint for my product labels. So this is basically what all my product labels look like when it comes to me making body butters, body scrubs. I have some sort of template already, like a blueprint. So if you don't have that, I'm going to show you exactly what to do now. You're just going to go to the text at the bottom, and you're going to have lots of different styles, lots of different fonts, and you can start creating like your logo like I am doing here. You can start creating text that you're going to incorporate into your product labels. And I've already done that before. As you can see above that, I have everything already done before. So I already have my blueprint and templates, and I just save that as soon as I am done, so that every time I make a new product label, I'm not starting from scratch. The only thing that will be different will be the product name and the colors that I will be incorporating into the label design, but the ingredients and things like that is generally more or less the same. So here I am finished with it. I've saved it. And then what you would want to do is go to add images and add the colors that you want to incorporate into your label design. Today I'm using pink and peach. So I'm going to click on the color, go to blend, and then I'm going to go to multiply, and that's what allows the text underneath the color to show up. So as I was saying before, this is why I wouldn't need to start from scratch every time I'm making a new body butter product label. So I'm just making sure that the dimensions are correct here. I'm making sure that everything is well aligned, because it's going to look more or less like the cherry sorbet body butter label. All my product labels look similar, especially if it's a body butter, they're all going to look more or less the same. If it's a body scrub, they're going to look more or less the same. And I just keep the branding and the similarities consistent with the labels. So by having a blueprint or a template that you've already done before, it's much easier when you're starting a new label for a similar product but not the same product. So if I'm making a body butter but it's a different scent, the product label will look slightly different. So here I am. I'm happy with what this looks like, and I'm just going to go ahead and save it, because anything can go wrong when you're making a product label. You want to make sure you save when you get to a critical point that you're happy with. And so that's exactly what I have done as I went along. So here I'm just incorporating more text. So these are the things that will not be on the blueprint on the template initially. So I need to incorporate them. As this is a peach fusion body butter, I'm adding the specific text in there. And I've just pretty much added all the things that I'm going to be adding for this exact product label. And once I'm happy with it, I want to add what is known as stickers. So these might be emojis or whatever. But if you go in the bottom, you go at the bottom, it says stickers. It allows you to search anything. So you can search mango, you can search fruit salad, you can search pretty much anything that you want to incorporate into the label design. And you're able to take pictures from there and just play around with your label design and put things all over the place. And yeah, just to make the label look more exciting and bring any vision that you have to life. That's pretty much what the sticker helps you to do. And also you can put emojis as a text. So if you just go to text, you can just type in, go into your emojis and type in whatever emojis you want, and it's going to appear there. And you can also use that as a image to add to your label, just to make everything look good and nice. So once I've done that, I'm going to save that. And one thing I like to do, like I did before with the cherry sorbet body butter, is make sure that everything is well aligned once I am done. So I repeat the entire process again, and I'm doing the body scrub version of Peach Fusion. So I've got the body butter version, and I just incorporate all the little text and everything else that I've done before. And everything looks similar and is consistent. So now I'm going to repeat the same process for my sugared peas body butter and scrub. So I'm using purple and green colors here. Once I've added it in there, I'm going to go to blend with the purple, with the green color, so that underneath the green, we're able to see the text underneath. And then I'm just going to stretch out the colors, make sure the alignments are correct with my previous body butter labels. So once the alignments are correct, the purple needs to stop at a certain place and the green needs to stop at a certain place. And then I'm going to go back and incorporate texts like I did before with the Peach Fusion. So once I've incorporated the text, I've added my stickers, which is like pictures and anything that's going to make the label come to life. I just go ahead and incorporate that in there. Make sure the alignment is right, like I'm doing here. So once I'm happy with that, I just go ahead and save that. And when you save, it just saves on your phone. So now I've gone to avery.com. This is where I get my product labels from. I'm going to search for the exact size that I've just worked on, which is 50 by 80 mm. So once I find the exact product label, then that I'm going to be using today, I click on it. I go down the page to the design and print free online template. I'm going to click on that, and that's going to take me to a page where I can upload the images I've just saved from picsart. So again, if you click the add button, go to camera roll, and then go to wherever you've saved your pictures, it's going to allow you to upload them. Once it's uploaded, you want to stretch it out. It's not going to distort the pictures at all because the alignment will be perfect. We've made the exact size for the exact label templates that we're using on Avery. So it should match. It won't stretch it out to look awful. It's just going to fit perfectly. You want to make sure that when you do that, you don't want to stretch out any text out of the line, or else it will not print. And you don't want that. So once you're happy with that, just go to the next page and you can see a preview. And when you're happy with that, you can just send yourself an email of what you've just worked on. So whenever you're ready to print, go to your email, click on it, and you'll be able to print. So here I'm repeating it for my body oils. So they are a different label size to my body butter and body scrubs. And here I am just stretching out the label a little bit more. But as you can see, all the texts within the label is within the box and the margin fitted by Avery, so that none of the text is going to be cut off when it gets printed. The reason why I stretch it out is because I don't need that extra bit of coloring and there's no text there. So it's completely fine. As long as everything you need, all the text that you want to show up is within the margin, everything will be fine. So I basically repeated that, and I have different body oils all on one sheet. So the papers come in A4 sizes, and for example, they might have 10 different labels on it, or 12 or whatever. And I have different label designs on one A4 paper sheet. So I'm going to be showing you how you can have different labels on one sheet and print it out, so that you don't need to print out an entire sheet of a label. Let's say you only need maybe 4 labels of Dreamy Coconut. You don't need to print out 12 because there's 12 on an A4 paper. So you can add other ones instead. And here you have, I've added different colors, different labels on the sheet page. And I'm going to show you how you can do that so you don't have to print just one type of label on the entire sheet. So this is the label for my mini body care sizes. And I've created a label for them as well. So like I did before, I'm going to click on the design and print free online template. And once it takes me to the page where I'm able to upload, I'm going to click the add button. It's going to take me to my camera roll. And from my camera roll, I can pick whichever images I want. I'm going to start with one image because that's all it's going to let you do. And then you're going to go to next, and you're going to go from edit all to edit one. As you can see, I'm going to jump from the first and second row to the third row. On the third row is where I want to add a different label. So I'm going to click on that. Once it's on edit one, I'm going to go to edit selected. And from edit selected, I'm going to click on the label, and it's going to allow me to replace it. I'm going to go to camera roll and then go back to add the exact pictures that I want to replace it with. Sometimes you don't have to replace it. You could just delete it, press the add button. It's going to let you go back to your camera roll, and you can pick whatever you want to upload. And you can turn it around to 90 degrees, 180 degrees. It's up to you how you want to print it. But remember that the label must fit within the margin provided for the template. Anything outside the margin will not be printed out. So do not let it bleed out, as that will not come out onto the actual label when you want to stick it on your product. So here you see that I was able to replace that. I'm going to go to the next page, copy, click on the image there, delete and paste. So you're able to copy, go to the next page, delete whatever's on the next page and paste. But if you need to replace it, so it's starting from scratch, that will let you go back into your camera roll and pick a different product label. But if you're just going from the third row, changing what's on the next page, then it's just going to let you copy and paste. But if you're starting with a completely new label, you need to replace it or just delete whatever it's there and then press the add button, go back to your camera roll and upload whatever you want. So as you can see, I have the body butter, body scrub and body oil for my peach fusion and my sugared pears. So I have multiple label designs all on one page and multiple product labels all on one page. As long as they are the same size and they fit into the template of the label, you have no issues adding multiple labels on one sheet. I hope that was clear and you understand. If you have any issues, just let me know. Make sure you comment down below. If there's anything you want me to clarify or be more specific on, I may be able to do a video in the future just to, focus on the different areas that you might be finding difficult. But this is quite advanced, and I'm sure once you play around with it a little bit, you'll be able to figure it out. But for starters, I'm sure it was very easy. And like I said before, once you get to the template page, click the add button. It's going to let you go to your camera roll and everything should work out from there. So here I am. I've received my Avery paper in person. So these are the A4 sheets for the labels. So I have the label for my body oils and my body scrubs and so forth, and my mini body care. So as you can see, I already printed on one of them. I'm going to show you how to put everything in your printer and make sure you're doing it correctly. Now, make sure when you put the A4 paper sheet from Avery, make sure you're putting it the right side up. If you print on the wrong side, it will just be a blank A4 paper with your labels printed on it. You will not be able to use or get any stickers from the wrong side of the label sheet. The right side is where the sheet is in, the labels are. So you want to also make sure that it's well aligned in the printer. Once you're happy with that, you want to go into your email. You're going to see all the emails of the labels you've created. I'm going to go into one of them, just click on the link. It's going to take me to the online template and all the work I have done. And then I'm able to print from the online. As long as your phone is connected by Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to your printer, you can just go ahead and print. Or if you're using a laptop or desktop, doesn't really matter. As long as it's connected, you can go ahead and print and make sure that there's color in there. So here you're seeing the results of the body oils I made earlier. As you can see, I have different labels on one template sheet. So that's a success. And then I'm going to show you the body butter, the body scrub one, where it's just one label on the entire sheet. And here's the mini body care. Again, I have different labels on the entire thing. So after applying all the labels on my products, this is what they looked like. And this was for my late summer collection. Yeah, it looks really pretty. I'm so proud of it. I mean, once you start working on it, guys, I'm pretty sure you can figure this out yourself. But I will be more than happy to help you out and help you create beautiful product labels. So this is what everything looked like once I took the pictures as well. You have the mini body care and the full size body care. I can go into product photography, but that will be a video for another day. Let me know what else you guys would like for me to do or create. Yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.